And now, Minion Works presents Freelance Heroism.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees,
And I'm Rachel.
and we just want to say thank you first and foremost before we even get started to all of our patrons out there, in particular those who donate at the producer tier, who help us make a better show for everyone. Rachel, would you like to tell us who they are?
I would love to. So we want to say thank you to Chris Deeds, Chris Sones, Christopher Hildebrand, Rebecca, Mo Walker, Breakmeister, Orient_Tiger, and the Minion Works. Thank you so
Woo!
much, you guys.
But thank you so much. Seriously, everyone who donates, it helps us make a better show for everyone. Give yourself a big round of applause. I would do it for you, but Rachel won't put it in, so blame her. Write her mean emails.
Don't write me mean emails.
Write her mean emails.
No. I did put in applause one time.
Yeah, it was the one time I didn't ask for it. All right. What's the weirdest animal you know? Don't say platypus. That's such a cop-out fucking answer.
What is it? The star-nosed mole rat? I think that's what it is.
What? I have to see a picture. Hold on. Star-nosed mole rat. That's a good answer. I've never heard of that. Star-nosed mole rat. Oh, what the fuck?
Right?
He's got... Is that a nose?
Yeah, that's his nose.
Are those feelers? Oh, that's uncomfortable. That's my new answer. That's my answer now.
So it's covered with minute touch receptors known as Eimer's organs.
I don't know how.
They're essentially blind. The nose was long suspected to be used to detect electrical activity in prey animals, though little, if any, empirical support has been found for this hypothesis.
What? And why would that's an oddly specific hypothesis to make for not
They're
knowing.
able to smell underwater.
What the fuck does that even mean? Sharks do that. They can smell underwater, I guess. But they live underwater, so they don't really have a lot of choices.
True.
Ugh.
What are you gonna name? What's the weirdest animal you can think of?
I wasn't thinking about what I was going to say. I didn't think you were going to have such a clean answer. Because that was serious. I don't know. There's what are those flounders that have their fish that have both eyes on one side of their head?
Oh.
Flap. Those are super weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not as good as yours. Yours is really good. I think horses are kind of assholes. I don't think they're weird, but I just think they're assholes.
Why?
I don't know, because they're fucking assholes. You ever get kicked by a horse?
No.
They're mean.
Because I treat horses with respect.
Respect? You respect horses?
I'm not like
You treat
mean
them
or
nice.
weird to them. Yeah, I treat them
You
nicely.
treat them nice.
Yes.
That's fair. I so do I.
Okay.
But I don't respect a horse.
But you've been kicked by
Right,
one?
like for his law degree, I'm gonna respect him for all his years
I'm
working
just
as
saying,
a horse.
like, you should be nice to animals. Like,
Be
they're
nice is one
living
thing. I don't
beings.
respect any animals. For what? Their accomplishments? It's
They're-
like, what did you do today, fucking horse? It's like, well, I shit on the floor when I was walking. And I threw a child to the ground because they didn't practice hard enough or what. It's just so
What?
they threw a kid to the ground. It's like, if you fall off a horse, don't get back on the fucking horse. It doesn't want you there. That being said, I don't respect a horse. I don't respect it. He's not a doctor.
That's why they
Fucking
kicked
horse.
you.
Fuck them. They don't speak English either. I don't know. They don't speak any language. They're just horses. They're just big-headed fucking run machines. All they do is turn grass into running. That's their whole job.
What?
They just turn grass into running. They eat grass and then they run.
Oh.
A horse has never done anything else. What other things do horses do?
Why do they need to do anything else?
I mean, what? Why do they don't need to. I'm just saying that if you want me to respect them, I need something else. When they say respect is earned for running and eating grass. Solid. I had a health food like nut neighbor,
Uh-huh.
right? And he used to like drink like what do they call it, wheatgrass or whatever,
Oh yeah.
and then he would run every morning.
Hmm.
I didn't respect him either. That's all I did. No, I'm sorry. I need more. I don't know. Maybe play the violin. We'll talk horses. But maybe pick up an instrument. You know. Or I don't know, learn how to use a toilet. Your butt's way up high. You could do it. What are those things called? A salt lick? They like lick salt.
Huh?
That is such a strange. You know what? I'm gonna go with horses. I'm certain that my weird animal is horse now. They are freakish. Their heads are all super long and their tongue is all, and they have like kind of humanoid teeth up front. You know what I mean? So they
Uh-huh.
have like a human smile. It's fucking weird. I don't. Yeah. Plus their legs are bendy in the wrong direction. I don't like that either.
Okay.
I'm also suspicious of dolphins, but that's another intro, I think.
Well, do you want to go to this week's episode?
I mean, you can throw it away whenever you want. I'm just here to talk
To judge
until.
horses.
I don't look. I'm not saying that we're enemies.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying I don't respect them.
Okay.
They're fine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They serve a good purpose, I guess, getting rid of grass and running. But I don't particularly think they deserve your respect. Like they're not Rhodes scholars. They're fucking horses. Be nice to them. Don't like burn them with cigarettes and don't kick them.
Huh.
Which, by the way, has never stopped them from kicking at other people.
I've never been kicked by a horse.
I'm just saying, if you had a little kitten sitting on your shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
would you thrash and throw it to the ground because it was there?
No, horses don't.
Because you're not an asshole. Horses are dicks. There's an entire sport around people trying to stay on a horse, and they're just like, "Get off of me! Get off of me!"
But they're mean to the horse.
Oh yeah,
To
that's
do
true.
that.
Well, now I'm sympathetic towards horses and bulls, but I don't respect them still. I'm gonna need more. But I feel bad for them.
Huh?
Feel sad for horses and bulls now that you said that. Your story has swayed me.
This is The Mask and the Mechanism, episode 5.
Sorry about horses. Before you lays a bronze pool of crystal clear water. It is ornately decorated and shows no sign of age or wear. Anyone that wants to roll a perception, go ahead.
15.
Nate. Rachel got it?
Nope. That's a 7.
Oh, I thought you had rolled a 14.
No, that was the last time.
D-Walk?
17.
Okay. Both you and Rachel notice that there's mist that's slowly filling the room around you. It sort of seems like it's coming from the walls itself and kind of, I don't know, if you weren't looking at it and noticing it, it might just seem like mist, like just a thing that happens around pools of water. But this seems like something different.
Let's
How
get out of
thick
here.
how thick is the mist?
It's starts off kind of light, but then becomes almost opaque. Like you can't see the floor. It becomes so dense. And about that time is when, Nate, you start to notice it. Because of that check, you guys will get something in a second.
Let's leave this room.
So I guess we head down the hallway, or do we go to 1H?
I think down the hallway on the
Which
left.
hallway? To the left?
Yeah.
Yeah, towards the crossing goes to 1J.
Okay. As you near the pool, in order to cross the room,
Uh-oh.
you feel the mist in the air change direction dramatically. Leaping towards the pool in the center of the room, anybody within its distance takes a single point of damage from the sheer speed with which the vapor passes your skin, leaving a slight burn from the friction. After a brief moment, the water in the pool, the mist starts to pour into, and it lifts up into what looks to be a large form, almost humanoid. Anyone that knows Arcana, I think, or has any training in magic would know what this is?
It's not me.
Okay. D-Walk, this is a water elemental, and it looks like a rather strong one as well.
I think we all just pissed off the sea witch.
The sea witch, the boat, or the sea witch, the...
No, the boat's the sea bitch. This thing came out of the water.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to leave now.
The people that notice the mist, you have one free action before it gets to act, but this is sort of like a security system / tool for the rising and lowering of the water here. Some places might use like steam, but this place would use an elemental under control. Rachel and D-Walk, who had the higher perception of the two of you? Do you remember?
I think David did.
Yeah.
Rachel, you have a surprise round action. D-Walk, you do too, because you noticed the mist.
How big is the pool?
It's pretty large. It's about, 10 feet by 10 feet.
All right, let me look something up right quick on the size of it, because I may yell at them to run out of the room as fast as they can. Pops, Callie, I'd get the fuck out of the room right now.
Well, Nate's
Stick
gonna
to the
have
walls.
to be here for a minute because you guys got surprise rounds, but Nate's gonna have to be.
Pops, hit to the wall and make the way around. You're not gonna be able to see anything in a minute.
Okay.
On the center of the room in a 20-foot sphere, I open up a doorway between stars, casting Hunger of Hadar.
You're gonna have to be more specific. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No worries. I open a gateway between the dark of the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. In a 20-foot radius, in a sphere of blackness, bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range. Lasting for the duration, the void is filled of a symphony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully in the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on dexterity save or take 2d6 acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Okay. D-Walk, do you want to roll an Arcana check for me?
Sure. That is a 16.
You would know that water elementals have acid resistance, so it's going to have some resistance.
I'm using it more of as a blinding area
Right.
to keep it contained versus it being able to openly strike at all of us.
Right. Also, on top of that, though, you did do cold damage to it, correct?
Yeah, it'd be cold damage.
Right. So now its speed is reduced by 20 feet per turn until the end of its next turn. So that's just something to...
So yeah, I'm going to...
But anything that would grapple it, hold it, lock it in place will have no effect on it whatsoever. It's immune to those effects as it's made of water.
No, that's fine.
But I was just letting you did slow it, so it wasn't pointless.
And blind it completely.
Yep.
And after that, I make my way out of the room.
How far in the room, Nate, were you? Nate's being very careful with his answer right now. He's looking at his hit points, considering some damage.
I wouldn't have done it to where it was centered on him. I would have centered it where at least kept him out of it.
I mean, Callie was leading the... I would imagine she's going through the flames. I probably would be 5 feet inside the quote-unquote doorway.
You are so lucky that D-Walk casted that right when he did, because you are... And that answer puts you like 10 feet out of the range of me fucking you up. Okay. So it's going to... Yeah, I guess it's just going to sit for a minute. It's going to make its aggressive gesture towards you, towards the front door, towards the door you guys were coming in. That's where you were standing, right, Nate?
Yeah.
But because it's slowed, it's going to be really slow. It's kind of frosted, so it's not moving the best.
Okay.
And that will be its turn.
All right.
So we want to roll initiatives now?
Sure.
7 damage from the 2d6 cold for starting in it.
Okie doke. And then it's back to normal speed now. Everybody roll initiative.
8.
16.
20.
D-Walk, you go first. Nate, you go second. Water elemental, then Rachel. Sorry, Ray.
It's all right.
I can't put eyes on it yet. It's still technically in the. It's still in the blackness, right? It wasn't
Right.
able to move out of it completely.
It was too slow to get completely out of the range of that.
All right.
So after this turn, it'll be able to move. So it will be able to make an attack outside of it.
All right, I cast minor illusion, trying to give it a different target inside the room.
Okay.
Once it focuses out of it.
Okay. So you're going to try to trick it by making an illusion that looks like something else nearby?
Yeah.
Okay. Since it was blinded, he wouldn't see the illusion come into creation, so that would be a good idea. What are you making an illusion of, just out of curiosity?
An armored tiefling.
You're making like a dad copy?
Yeah.
You're making a clone copy of Papa? Okie doke.
Off of it enough to where if it comes out and sees it, would be believable that it was there.
Where okay, so you're putting him like sort of next to your dad, so it gives it like
Yeah.
disadvantage? Like he'd have to roll which one he would be after?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okie doke, Nate.
So if I try and step into this to attack it,
Well, okay, so he put down the sphere, the shadowy
Right.
kind of area so that he couldn't see. It frosted him, so it made it slow for him to exit. But this turn, he'll be able to move out. He'll be unblinded and at normal speed since it'll be out of his turn.
okay, and I just have had a decoy, a doppelganger, pop up next to me.
Right.
Then I think I actually want to get around the outside wall over to that other entryway that leads west out of 1G.
Okay, so you want to step off to the left?
Yeah, because what I'm thinking is that when this thing does finally come to and can see, it's still going to be focused on fake me. If I get out of the way, it's just going to go attack that, and then maybe we can get the upper hand on it and get the jump on it.
Okay. FYI, this is a hard battle. Just letting you guys know. You guys want to give me your HP totals? Just so I can keep...
Currently 48 out of 49, because I took 1 point of damage, I guess, from the mist.
T-Walk, what are you at?
53.
44.
Not too bad. I thought it was way worse. I thought that frog really fucked you guys. Okay.
Well, we short rested, so
Yeah.
that helped.
So, Nate, you said you were stepping off to the left.
Yep, I'm going to skirt the outside wall to get over to that other exit.
Okay.
And then I will at least ready an action in case it doesn't take the bait and comes towards us anyway.
Well, logically speaking, he was facing towards you. He comes out of blindness this round. He sees an illusion of you. It's not a super smart thing. We're just going to say what it is. It's going to believe us.
Okay.
Okay. And is that your action? You're not going to... You said you were readying an action?
Yeah, I'm going to ready an action. Well, I mean, I don't know that it's not going to take the bait, even though you say it's going to mechanically, so I'm still going to ready an action in case it comes over, because for me to run in and attack the thing is going to defeat the purpose of what we're doing, so.
Okie doke.
Yep.
All right, then it is the water elemental's turn. It is going to make a loud wail, like almost like an alarm or a siren, and then it is going to use a slam attack.
5 cold damage for starting in the area.
Really? Does it start in the air? That's awesome. D-Walk, you're making this battle much better than I thought I was going to go. Thank you. Okie doke. Well, then it can only move 10, so it is going to use Whelm instead. So sort of ranged.
So is it going to overwhelm or underwhelm?
It's going to use its ability Whelm to lunge itself at the U in its place. It's going to do... Shit, Nate. Good God, you lucky fuck. Oh, you're not going to believe this damage, by the way. It doubles dice, so that'll be 4d8 plus 4.
Ooh. Nate, what is that?
20. I'm not trying to kill you. I want you guys to make it, but yeah, I can't have that move and him come at you. So it would have been 25. As soon as he hits the illusion, it goes right through it. Nothing there. It has now wasted its turn, and it needs to recharge its whelm between 4 and 6 turns before it can use that again. Rachel, it is now your turn. As it hits the illusion, since there was nothing there for it to hit, it hits the ground and kind of splashes and is taking the rest of this turn to sort of reshape. So
Okay.
it'll be disadvantage on attacks.
Okay. Guess I'm.
Or you'll get advantage on attacks against it. Sorry, I said it back.
Oh, okay. All right. I guess I'm fighting some water, right? So,
Okay.
Move up to it. Do my first attack. So you said I get advantage on this?
You do.
Okay. That's going to be a 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. So that is 7 piercing damage with my short sword.
Okay, that's going to be half. And I seem to remember Rachel saying that we round down. So
Yeah, I did. I did say that.
That'll be.
I
Okay.
did say that for my games.
I remember.
Okay.
I've been waiting.
It only rounds down for me. So what's gonna happen? So my second attack with my short sword, 25 to hit,
That is a hit.
10 piercing damage.
Yeah, they mean 5.
Yeah. did
Okay.
mean
I just
5.
want to make sure we clarify where we're at.
Okay.
Can we talk about how fucking good that move was, Duok? Have you fought water elementals before? Because this feels like something you've done before.
No, I just
He attacked every one of his weak points immediately. He's like, he frosted him, he blinded him. Then he was moving slow the next turn. Then he had to leave the circle. He was frosted again, created an illusion because his intelligence is low. And then when he splashed, he waited and has to reset his turn. Fuck.
I'm gonna make a as part of my melee attack. I'm gonna try to do a stunning strike, so it has to make a Constitution saving throw
Or be
or be stunned until the end of my next turn.
clever. Okay.
That is a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
15. Okay. Oh, Rachel, I'm so sorry.
So close. Okay.
No, not really. It has a bonus.
Oh.
It's a con bonus.
All right. Well, that's just part of my attack, so I
Okay.
still get my bonus action. And I'll go ahead and spend another key point to do Flurry of Blows. So I do 2 unarmed attacks.
That's bludgeoning.
Yes, this will be bludgeoning. First one is a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. That is 9 bludgeoning damage.
That is 4.
Yes. And then the second one, 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
That is 8 bludgeoning damage. Rounded down is 4.
Yep. See, now you're doing it. Awesome. It kind of, when you punch it, your hands sink into its mass,
Mhm.
and it just kind of goes like the putties from Power Rangers. You remember them? They used to go
No.
like, no? Yeah, that's right. You didn't have a TV.
I didn't watch Power Rangers.
I got you, bro. I know what you're talking about.
Should have watched them. Make My Monster Grow. Rita Repulsa.
Oh, dude.
That was Nicki Minaj before Nicki Minaj.
Hey, tell me these bastards have that giant Z on the chest we could punch?
No, they're not the Lord Zed putties. Those scummy fucks that have the defect right in the center of them. It's like that. It's like the iPhone 4. It's like, why'd you make it worse?
And so because I hit it with a Flurry of Blows, it has to make a strength saving throw. DC 15.
Rachel, you are not made for this battle. This battle is not your friend.
I know.
Oh shit! Or what happened?
I push it 15 feet away from me. So I'm gonna push it back into the the zone.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. It failed. I can't believe it
Oh.
failed. It had to get a really bad roll to get failed.
Oh, God.
We're gonna say that
Push it back.
when you punched it with the open palm, like
Mhm.
you slapped it, and the slap.
No, that's my thing. Is way of the open hand.
Yeah, you kind of went and like slapped it, and it was like, what? Stop it! And it kind of like backed up.
Yeah, I push it back 15 feet.
Okay, so now it is sort of almost in the doorway at this
So
point.
she just avatared that shit.
Yeah, she gave it the old was it Housewives of Atlanta slap fight? You're
Coincidentally, way of the open hand is odds parenting techniques.
okay.
I learned it from you, Dad.
This
I
is
learned it from
going-
watching you.
This is going pretty good. You guys have put some damage on it. You guys have got your hands slapped. You got slap fest going on. Okay. That was Rachel. That means it's back up to the top with D-Walk, who is going to be a nightmare for me. Go ahead.
All right. Is it back in the darkness again?
No, it got slapped almost out of the room by Rachel's aggressive open hand
All right.
slap karate.
I didn't push it back into the thing.
You said you pushed it towards the door, right? 15 feet
I pushed.
from where it was?
Well, I would have approached it.
You were in the room, right? It
Mhm.
lunged at where it thought Nate was, which is where the hologram was. It
Right.
hit him, splashed, reformed. So you would have, from where you were standing, you could have moved around, I guess, behind him to try to push him back in. We can say that. I
Okay.
didn't specify.
Okay.
Or I didn't ask.
Sorry, I was thinking
clarification.
it was still in like the initial doorway.
How much further back does he go?
I push him 15 feet.
15 feet would have put him.
Would have put him back in the center of the room.
No, because he took a dive at you, which is 20. So he had just left out of the circle. He could only move 10. And then 20 says 30, 15 back. He's close. He's not in the circle again.
Okay.
Because
All
he
right.
took a 20 jump to try to hit you.
Is he
not to
disoriented at all?
What's the range? Isn't it like a 20-foot radius?
Is it 20-foot radius?
Yeah.
But it would have been 20 from after he got out. So his move turn, he would have exited out of it going 10 feet the previous turn. 20 feet, as soon as he left, 20 feet to lunge. Splash on the ground. That puts him 20 feet out of where the circle was broke, right? Then you slap him 15 feet back, so it'll be 5 feet out of the circle.
Okay.
All right.
I want him to be in a circle because a hit is going to fucking suck for you guys. But so far, I've been teched on 4 times in a row, so go fuck yourself. I'm going to hit someone hard. I got 5 turns now until I'm going to unload on someone.
Oh,
You're going to catch them.
I have that illusion as a cantrip. Rachel, push his ass back into the darkness. I'll drop another illusion in the room.
Okay.
I'm not going to fall for it over and over again.
You might. What's his intelligence?
It's not good. Which is funny because it has immunity to every type of damage you do. A lot of the effects that you would put on it, it's immune to. And then on top of that, the 2 saving throws you've had me roll are its best stat. This
Ugh.
fight is not for you. Let me
No.
tell you.
2 Eldritch Blasts come in at 26 and 25.
26 and 25 to hit.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't do that kind of damage per hit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm used to playing Kavir where I hit a guy and he just explodes.
All good. 12 damage on the first one and 6 on the second.
This is magical attack, yeah?
Yes.
You said
Eldritch.
it was what? 12 and what?
12 and 6.
Okie doke. You got full damage. Cool. All right. Do you have another action or?
As a bonus action, I barb hide and grow spikes all over my skin.
I'm sorry, what?
You're so weird.
I barbed hide and I get all horny.
Every time I play with David, he does some weird shit. Why do you gotta do weird shit? What do you do after your attack? Do you move? Do you take cover?
I'm going to grow spines out of all of my flesh, and I'm going to become a very pineapple-y boy.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Horny, baby.
We have Pineapple Man, Slap Fight, and Old Daddy Runaway.
Yep, here we go.
Papa Dash.
Yep.
It is your turn.
Let's see.
Speedy Dad Zalis, almost out of here.
I guess I'm going. Okay, so where is Callie in relationship to where it is right now?
She is on the backside towards where the door is, slapping it back into the void. How long does the void last, by the way, D-Walk?
A minute.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Okay.
God damn it. Have you ever played Bibble Bobble? No. It's like a game with it's like Foursquare. You ever play Foursquare?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bibble
Okay.
Bobble is like a game where you're allowed to slap it. So she's just like
I'm gonna move over to where Callie is. Does
Okay.
that? But that's not gonna put me in melee range of it, is it?
No, it's 15 feet away from me.
yeah.
Well, shit. I guess
You could use the gym bag shit to pollute the water.
Yeah, I could do that.
He's immune to poison though. Shit. But he's not immune to corn damage. So you could chunky soup can that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Surprise him with the corn.
All right. I guess I'm gonna move to get between it and Callie.
Okay. You're going back to Cali.
Yeah. I will, as a bonus action, I will use Searing Smite,
Searing. That sounds fiery.
and I'm going to get my free use of that, so it does not cost a second level spell slot. So I get to do, if I hit with a melee weapon, I get to do 2d6 fire damage, and then it will take an ongoing fire damage. Okay.
You know
So
what
then-
I'm upset about? Hold on. I'm upset. We'll talk about it after. Go ahead, do your thing.
Okay. And then so I move, that's a bonus action. So then I guess I will take my first action to hit it.
Okay.
Probably not. 13.
Oh, it's close. No.
Okay. Then I will take my second action, second attack to try and hit it. It went about 14.
That hits. Congratulations.
Christ. Okay. Good. All right. So it's going to do a D8 plus 2. Fuck. 3 points of damage from the weapon.
Okay. What kind of
And
weapon?
It's a longsword.
Okay.
But then it will do the 2d6 fire. Oh, look at that shit. Yes.
So it's 3 plus that?
No, it's just 11. It's 11 straight. So it's,
Okay.
yeah, well, it's 3 plus that. So yeah, so 3 from the longsword, 11 fire damage, and then it's going to take at the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, which is a minute, as long as I continue to concentrate on it. At the start of each of its turns, it must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage. On a successful save, the spell ends.
Okay. The 11 damage is a smite, correct?
Yes.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
so that makes your weapon magic for the attack, correct?
Well, the next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon,
Yeah.
your weapon flares with white hot intensity.
Right, so
So,
you get the full damage from the 3 as well. 14
Okay.
plus, what was the other one?
well, it's just it's 14 total.
14 total, and then 1d6 every other round, right?
Well, so you're going to have to make at the start of each of your turns, you're going to make a Constitution save. Now, if the target or a creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to try and put the flames out, or if some other effect douses the flames, the spell ends.
Oh, he's water, though.
Hmm.
We'll
like-
say that it'll take a turn for the water to actually put out the fire.
Yeah.
The fire is magically applied, so he'll get the first fail, and then after that, you can't burn water.
Yeah, you can't
So-
burn water. Okay.
Okay, so we'll do the first one. I think that's fair. You said 1d6, right?
Well, it needs to make a Constitution. Well, yeah, you
Right,
need to make
right.
a Constitution saving throw. That's a DC 16.
16 pass,
16.
yeah. All right, so it's irrelevant then. Do you still
Yep.
take the damage from it?
On a failed save, on a successful, its spell ends. So nope.
Okay.
We
Then
need
it
to splash some oil on him and then light that on fire.
Poop's flammable. You could have popcorned him with the corn poop that you had in the gym bag. You've been saving it the whole time.
Why would I save?
You didn't use it. You got to hit him with the old brown marker. Okay. So now positions are Callie's very close, correct? And then you jumped up between the two of you, right?
I'm between the two of them. Yep.
So you're up close. I am sorry to do this, Nate.
Oh.
We're going to do multi-attack. I'll do 2 slams. Plus 7 to hit. Oh my god. 14, does that hit?
Nope.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that one hits. 26?
Yeah, 26 will hit. 26 will hit Grandma Karen.
The ancestors felt that one.
13 damage, Nate.
All right.
It's going to spend its turn to move forward and try to occupy the same space as you.
Do I get an opportunity attack when it does that?
Yeah, you can take an opportunity attack.
I would very much like to do that.
Do it.
Yeah, that's an 8.
Oh, that's not a hit.
Nope.
It is going to end its turn occupying your square. It is going to have you like gelatinous cubed inside of him. He's just water, so at any time you can make a swim movement speed to get out of him because he's rather large. But once you're out of him, you can continue your movement unimpeded from the distance you took. Okay, so it is now Rachel's turn.
Okay, so how far did it move?
It moved 10 feet from where it was. It was 5 feet out, so 15 feet out. So if you hit him, he will be, his backwater will be in the zone.
That's if he fails the strength save for me to
Right.
push him.
So the first episode needed to be Hero Frog Strikes Again, or Crit Frog. And this one needs to be his backwater is in the zone. And we'll just fuck with the listeners and let them know what the fuck is going on.
All right.
If you can, stay on this side of Dad. Keep
Mhm.
you and Dad on the same side of him. Don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to move up to it.
Wait.
Yeah.
He's occupying the same space as your dad. So if you hit him, you're going to push your dad with him because he doesn't have a move action on other people's turn.
So he'll take my dad with him when he moves?
You can maybe step to the side and tackle your dad out of him. I would allow that kind of action. But pushing the thing with it inside would mean that you would have to push your dad. Choose. Do you slap your father through the water elemental? Slap dad through the water. That's the new episode title. I like that one better. Water smack to Papa.
All right, what if instead of pushing it, I try to do a stunning strike again?
You're going to hit this thing, right? You're not going to try to push him back. You're just going to try to punch in a location that is not your dad.
Right.
Okay, so this is large.
Mhm.
Yeah. So he is, what, roughly?
10 by 10.
10 by 10.
Yeah, he's a pretty big guy. How tall are you?
I don't think I put a height down for Cal.
I'm talking about Nate.
6'7".
6'7". That's pretty big. We'll say you got disadvantage. Or, you know what? No. We'll flip a coin. 50-50,
I
hit your
can't
dad
just
or hit the
like
water elemental.
move one square over and
Your
punch
dad
that.
your dad's in the center of this. He's 10 by 10. Your dad's 6'7". That's the majority of this. That's more than 50% density. This episode should be called Aqualung. Hey, Aqualung, punch, 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 Dad. I am gonna punch, Dad. How bad do you want the kill, Rachel? Do you want to do half
I'm
damage
not
to
going
the
to be
water
able.
elemental
I'm
or
not
full
going to be
damage
able
to
to
Daddy?
kill it. I'm not going to be able to kill it. I'm doing half damage to it every time.
You could attempt to tackle your dad out of the water.
But can't he just walk out of it on his turn?
On his turn, he could, but he won't be able to leave until after your action.
Is my action going to hurt him?
If you roll on, what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll a D2. On a 1, you hit your daddy. On a 2, you hit the Aqua.
A 50% chance of hitting him.
Aqua v Papa. That's how it works.
This thing is 10 foot by 10 foot.
Your dad is 6'7".
That's
I
like
should
a
take that chance.
fourth.
The
That's a fourth. That's a 25%.
10 feet in front of you, high. Correct. 6 foot in front of you, high. Correct.
But he's only taking up one square.
You
And
could
this
target.
thing takes up 4 squares.
No, that's the pool takes up that much. You
But
can.
it's-
Okay. Here's what we'll do. We will say that if you want to punch, for sure not your dad, right? You want to punch one of the flappy arm pieces that hang off the side. You can, but you'll get disadvantage on the attack. If you want to risk daddy punch, then we can roll 1d2 to see if you get Aqua or Papa. And then we'll do damage normally. Well, as normal as your damage can get. You know what's funny? if you hit Nate, you do full damage. But if you hit, so there's an extra wrinkle to this. Mathematicians out there listening to this episode, go ahead and email Dees at 1d4rounds, 1d4rounds@gmail.com. Send me your equations. I would like to rub this in Rachel's face when she picks the wrong one.
This is so.
Look, service mails, freelance heroism. All hate mail goes to D's Caches.
Oh, and I'll love mail after this one. Rachel is in a pickle.
I just think that
You can target a side of the enemy that is not your dad, but you get
Dumb.
a disadvantage to hit it.
that's dumb.
I'm sorry, I'm the DM.
Well,
make the
it's
rules.
dumb.
I make the rules.
It's a dumb rule.
You're right. What's a dumb rule exactly about 6 feet of something taking up more than half of 10 feet of something?
It's 10 foot by 10 foot.
Who said that?
It's a large creature.
It's a large creature takes up a space, right? The bottom of this thing, he's shaped like the genie. You ever seen the genie from Aladdin? The bottom of him is like a little wiggle tail, and the top of him is shoulders. It's all shoulders, man.
What?
Guy looks like Dwight Howard. He has swallowed your papa. Now you can choose to hit a part that's not your papa on the sides, which is fair, but because normally you'd hit him full mass, you're trying to target a location. That's not him. There's a fear of you hitting your dad. So you get a disadvantage on a called shot.
Not a called shot. Because
You're
I'm just
calling
punching
not
the-
dad as your shot. Not to mention, I doubt he's in there just chilling. He's probably waving his arms around. You know? He's been swallowed by a water booger and he's drowning. Not once has she
Fine.
even entertained the idea of knocking Nate out of this thing and just
Fine,
saving
I'll
him.
knock Nate out of it.
She's like half damage versus something, and only half of the time I'll hit it. And I might hurt my dad, or I could just 100% save my dad. Nah, fuck it. Let's do half the half.
It's not keeping him inside of it.
Rachel, what are books made of?
I'm not doing
Books
the
are
book
made of
argument
leather.
with you.
Books are made of leather.
No,
Leather's
they're
made of
not.
skin. Skin
oh,
can
no.
be featherfalled. That's what this
No,
is for
that's
you.
not-
Doesn't matter how logical it is to you. This is how it is.
Fine,
Choose.
I'm gonna pull Nate out of the water elemental.
Okie doke. Go ahead and take your move action. Hold your arms out. Tackle daddy. You can do any strength based check that you can justify, or a dex based check. There's a
I'd like
physical
a
action.
dex based check.
You want to do athletics?
Acrobatics.
Okay. Well, let's say you got to beat a 12 to exit daddy.
Okay. 16.
Hey, you got dad out, and he'll be shunted 5 feet from the landing spot. You will continue past that. So it'll be him 5 feet. Actually, it'll be you and then him 5 feet after you. So
Okay.
Rachel made that so difficult because she doesn't.
You
like the
made that
rules.
difficult because
Make
it
difficult,
makes
that's the
no
rules. That's how
sense.
it makes sense to me.
It-
You just want your cake and to drink the water elemental too. All right.
Yeah, because I'm doing half damage to it, so
I'm sorry. Can someone mute Rachel? Because it's D-Walk's turn now, and I can't hear him talk.
I'm gonna mute you.
Oh, you totally could. I can't.
Okay,
No.
so the creature's still between them and the darkness, right?
Okay, it's from where she was standing, she would have had to pick a side. So, Rachel, did you want to tackle him over to the left or to the right?
I pictured it to the right.
Okay. So then she is next to the elemental off to the right of him, and then Nate is immediately the spot after that. To the
All right, then I'm going to move, and I'm going to put the elemental between me and the darkness
Okay.
and cast Dissonant Whispers.
How does that work exactly?
If it fails, it runs away from me straight into the darkness.
No, it will avoid any, what's it
Which-
called? Any impediment. It'll go around it. Yeah, you can still do it. He'll still have to move, but he
Alright.
won't go into anything that is dangerous.
Oh, damn it, that's right. Just trying to get him to get away from us. That's fine. He's still going to take. Hopefully, fails the wisdom. Takes 3d6 psychic.
Okay. Well, let's
So-
do it.
15 is the check for wisdom. Shit.
Sorry, D.
No worries, all good.
Have you ever considered tackling Daddy out of the water? I hear it's a popular move set.
I personally would have shot Daddy through the water,
Ooh,
but that's just Thresh, not Callie.
Nate. Oh my God. These kids, man. You can't train
I
them.
know.
Can't teach them. They're cold-hearted, these millennials.
I
Okie
prefer the
doke.
term Hellennial.
Nate, it is your turn.
So I'm
Do we
now
take-
off to the
I don't
side.
take half damage for that, right? D-Walk for passing the check, I don't take half, do I? No, okay.
So Rachel's up after me, right?
No, it's water elemental, then Rachel.
Oh, my bad. You do take half damage. It says on a successful save, you take half damage, but you don't move.
And you said how much was the damage?
It was 3d6 psychic.
You want to roll that up?
Yeah. 11, so 5.
Okey-doke.
Damage.
I look over Kelly. You think you can knock this thing back in?
I can try. It's not a guarantee.
Yeah, actually, it's 5 feet from it, so if
It still gets a strength save.
I'm going to delay my action until after Kelly.
okay, and you're going to not use your move action either.
I don't think I can if I delay.
Well, you can move and then ready an action, but you'd have to decide what the action was before she acted.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move back.
She's behind you, so keep that in mind. I don't know how the rules in 5e work for passing through a friendly square. You can do that?
You're allowed to pass through a friendly square. You just can't stop there unless you're a small creature like a halfling or so. Then you could take up the places of friendly.
Well, I
Oh
assume
my God, that is fucking awesome. I want that. Okay, sorry.
I assume that she is actually between me and the water elemental because she jumped through it to push me out, right? Or did she pull me out?
Oh no, she tackled you through the water, so then you're on the other side of her, right?
Right.
So if you're going to try to ready an action now to hit the thing, then you need to wait until, or you have to move into a place where you could hit it, and then punch. You could ready an action from here, but
What I'm going to do doesn't have to be in melee range. So
Okay.
I'm gonna move back as far as I can move back.
Okay.
And I am going to ready I'm going to ready my channel divinity to do abjure enemy.
Oh, what is that?
As an
Nate
action,
seems confident right now.
as an action, you can choose one creature within 60 feet of you that you can see to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, the creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0 and it cannot benefit from bonuses to speed for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. On a success, the creature's speed is halved. I'm hoping, well, if she knocks it back and it starts its turn in there, it's not really going to make a difference, is it?
It will, because it'll be frosted, and it'll move 20 feet slower a turn until it exits, and its next turn after it exits.
Then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ready that spell so that when she knocks it back into the void, that casts off and he has to make a wisdom saving throw with a DC 16.
Okie doke. So, okay, so tell me exactly what's happening right now. You're backing up. You're readying the action. Okay.
Yep.
Okie doke. So then I'm charging my fireball. Okay. So now it is Aquaman. Aquaman is going to attack Rachel.
Okay.
It is going to do multi-attack.
Hang on. Can I want to position myself. Hold on. There's something very specific I want to do here, damn it. I want to stay within 5 feet of her.
Okay, so
Because
right
I don't
where
need
you
I don't
are,
need
you
to
don't wanna
move. I don't need to move. I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay within 5 feet of her.
Okay.
Okay.
It is going to do its multi-attack on Rachel.
Okay. When wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. So so multi-attack I have to roll twice, so you're going to pick the first one? Or the second?
I can first one.
It doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, yeah. Well, it does if you crit on the first one, yes.
Okay, so 5 on the first, so that's just a total miss, right? Because it's disadvantage. All right, so I'll roll the second one, blah, blah, blah. All right, here's the second multi-attack. 24. No,
That will
23.
hit.
Sorry.
That will still hit.
Haha. Damage, right? That's what we say.
I didn't even say it like that. You guys accuse me of saying it like that. Okay.
It's +4, so 20 damage. That was 2 8s.
Jeez.
I swear to God, it knows I'm playing DM. It's hearing, my phone is hearing it and programming it to do max rolls. Then it will. Oh, does it move to swallow you? It has a move action. No, it took the multi attack. Okay, go ahead, Rachel. Your turn.
Okay. From where I'm standing at now, if my punch succeeds in pushing it back, will I push it into the void?
Yes, it is
Okay.
directly next to it.
Okay. So I'm going to do my attack. First attack.
Bardic Inspiration.
So 13 to hit.
13 is a miss.
Okay. Second attack is a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
That is 5 piercing damage.
Did you already have it?
No.
Oh, okay.
2 piercing damage.
After Rachel's turn, I have a question for everybody.
So I'm going to use I'm going to spend a key point to use my flurry of blows to do 2 unarmed strikes. First
Okay.
one is a 24 to hit,
That was a hit.
which deals 9 bludgeoning damage. Halved is 4 bludgeoning damage. Second one is a 16 to hit,
That was a hit.
which would be a total of 8 bludgeoning damage. Halved is 4 bludgeoning damage. Now it has to make a strength saving throw. If it fails, I push it 15 feet.
You got it. You pushed it. You got to push it. Yeah, you got him.
Okay. And then that's it for my turn.
He had to make a what saving throw?
Strength.
Yeah, but what did he have to beat?
I thought you said I wanted it.
You did, but I was just curious what I have to beat because it was a 7 and then I got a +4, so I'm pretty certain it did.
DC 15.
Yeah.
All right. In which case, then my bonus action, Channel Divinity, immediately kicks off. So it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw right now.
Oh, God damn it.
DC 16. Okay. Its speed is halved for 1 minute or until it takes damage, which it's going to. So.
What's that? Ow. I was so happy that I slapped down and I pulled the mic cord, just ripped my ear.
no.
I was like, oh my God. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
So I passed the check.
Yep. So its speed is half for 1 minute or until it takes damage, which it will take damage, but it's not going
It'll
to get locked
take
down.
damage immediately on this next, but it'll still get -2 or
Right.
-20 to its movement speed. So
Okay. And then, because that was my bonus action, I still have an action. I will.
he's weak to ba.
I know. I will do lay on hands on Callie since she's still right next to me. I will give her 15 of the 25 points that I have in my pool,
Thank you.
which should leave me with 10. And then that actually will end my turn.
That'll reset the turns because you pushed it back to the end, so it goes back to D-Walk. But before we do that, everyone tell me your HP totals.
35.
39.
53.
50. D-Walk. He's like, I'm not taking damage. Okie doke. You guys are... I can't believe how well this is going. It's going pretty good, to be honest with you. All right, D-Walk, it is your turn.
And it's in the darkness.
It is in the darkness.
Then I'm gonna radiant action. The minute it comes out, I'm gonna fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay. Where's your positioning on the battlefield, just out of curiosity?
I want to move. Okay, I want to move my happy ass back to the hallway, going left out of 1G.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it is Nate's turn.
All right.
Spit on him so he won't know where his arms end and spit begins.
Spit begins. I guess I will step up. Do I want to do it that way, or do I want to do it this way? What's it do?
Man, you could make a water elemental Kool-Aid man with just a few packets and just sprinkle it in his head. And he'd be like, oh no, and you could be like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm going to go ahead and use my free use of branding smite, so I will step up. So the next time I hit the creature with a weapon attack, my weapon will gleam with astral radiance this time.
Magic weapon.
Magic weapon, spear and magic helmet. So first attack. Okay, that's some bullshit right there because you can't see it, but the dice that rolled is sitting on its edge, and it should have been a 19, but it counted it as a 3.
Is it
Sorry.
is it blind when it's in the void? So wouldn't you get advantage to attack something that's blind?
Doesn't it get a... Well, yeah, I guess. Yep. Go ahead and take it again.
20.
That's a crit. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
No,
God
it's
damn
not.
it.
Okay.
I'm so
Ooh.
excited for you.
So max damage on the slashing there, so that's 10 points. It takes the full amount there.
Right.
And then as part of the branding smite, it will take 3 points of radiant damage. Whoopty shit.
13.
And then I will get a second attack. Well, I'm going to re-roll that because a 12 is not going to hit. But another 20 certainly will. And take 9 more to the face. And the next time you hit a creature... Oh shit, I actually owe you another D6 because I cast that as a second level. No, that's not going... It's just the next time the weapon gleams with astral radiance as you strike. So that would be 4
more.
But I do owe you another D6 because I cast the smite at a second level. So I left the... So another 5 on top of that.
You guys are getting real close, guys. All right, it is his turn. He's slow, but you were right next to him, correct?
Yeah, I would have
cold
had
damage.
Say again?
8 cold damage.
Oh, you bitch. Okay, so then he's going to hit Nate with the...
Did he come out of there?
Yeah, he's going to move forward, but he
So
only
that
moves...
activates my ready action of 2 Eldritch Blasts to his face.
Oh my god, if you do... D-Walk, roll good. D-Walk, roll good.
That is an 18 and a 19.
Those are both hits. Give me some damage.
That is a 6 on the first blast and a 7 on the second.
You got him. Dead.
Nice.
His body begins to tremor and then eventually starts to lose cohesion. He screams up at the sky and splashes down like a water balloon ripping open. And the water just rushes you, and all of your leather clothing is ruined. Well done, D-Walk. God
I
damn
stopped
it.
concentrating. I let this fucking space and time close.
Okay, guys. Well, he exploded, so that would be a level normally, I would think, because that was a CR 8. That was made.
Fuck.
That was made for you guys. Really teched that out. That was a testament to good D&D playing. Well done. Seriously, it was really good. Even though Rachel couldn't do shit.
Hey,
Hey,
I
It's not
pushed
you.
it twice.
It's not.
no. She got it back in there.
It's not your fault. All of the things that you do, it is resistant to, immune to, or takes half damage from. It's like, okay. Yeah. So anyway.
This is like, even though Rachel was completely useless and a drag on the entire party, you guys somehow overcame her being a weight around your necks. And
This
killed this thing.
I'm just now realizing this thing does have dark vision, so it would have been able to see in the blindness.
No.
Can't see magical darkness.
No, not in that spell.
Really?
That spell purposely, it purposely says nothing can see inside it.
Fan-fucking-tastic. So there were no errors. You guys just tooled that guy out. Nice job. Well done. I would say you guys would gain a level because that was a very hard fight, but it's not the hardest fight in this dungeon, FYI. The other one's way harder.
No worries, but I want to take a short rest so I can get my 2 spell slots back.
Do
Yeah.
your thing. Actually, I think this might be a good spot to break for tonight since it's 3 a.m.
All right.
And then chop this up however you want, and we can continue it after. Damn, I really wanted you guys to get fucked up by the end. We hope you enjoyed listening to The Mask and the Mechanism. It is a custom game by me. Thank you so much. Our cast includes me as that guy who isn't in this game. And also 3 other people who are assholes to me pretty much the entire time. And a frog who is going to be everyone's favorite character. His name is Gregarious Pete, and he's a frog. If you'd like to support us, consider donating on Patreon. That's patreon.com/freelance_heroism. And there'll be more episodes and shit. You'll love it. Okay, ready?
Ready, hold on.
You know what you want to talk about? Are you clapping? Are we
I-
doing a clap?
I did that so that way there's an audio spike so I know where the actual intro starts so I can skip
Oh.
all of our talking to save me time on editing.
God forbid. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
You want to clap again?
No.
I fucked it up. You'll go for the first one. Damn. Okay.
This last week I think has been very stressful for millions of people.
True. Hold on. Can we follow that through line? But can we start it again?
Sure.
I'm sorry. Because I wanted to. Sorry. Hold on.
Should I clap?
just laughing. There's going to be a weird edit here. Yeah, cut into just Rachel laughing for no reason after we named off the patrons.